Thank you, Madam Speaker. Permission to speak on the 50th anniversary of PFLAG.
Representative Gray.
In spring 1972, the Christopher Street Liberation Day March happened in New York City. This was the precursor to the modern-day Gay Pride Parade, and it was only in its third year. It was small, and those who participated had reason to believe that the parade could be shut down and that they might be arrested. Near the front of the parade was a woman in her 50s. She was marching with her 21-year-old son. As they marched the parade route, there were enthusiastic screams when she passed by, crying and intense cheering that did not happen in any other section of the parade. Jean Manford assumed it was for Dr. Benjamin Spock, the best-selling child care expert who was marching just behind her. It wasn't till after the parade, when she was bombarded by spectators, that she realized that the hoopla had been for her. She had been carrying a sign that read, "Parents of gays, unite in support of our children." Jean Manford was wearing a conservative skirt and sweater. She had horn-rimmed spectacles and a bouffant hairdo done just so. She looked every bit the elementary school teacher that she was. Her look was completely incongruous to the radical statement that she was making. At the time, homosexual acts were illegal in 49 states, and the punishments ranged from fines to life sentences. Same-sex attraction was classified as a mental illness by the American Psychiatric Association. Jean Manford, upon realizing what an important presence she had made in that parade, began brainstorming what she could do to help her son. And 1 year later, in the spring of 1973, she started the organization that became known as PFLAG, Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. The organization spread nationwide and gave a space not only for parents of gay children to have support, but also to lobby on behalf of the civil rights for their children. Today, 50 years later, we have a very different world. We have marriage equality, and we can serve openly in the military. I am filled with gratitude for all the people who lived through the hell that past was. But our work is not done. I get emails from parents of trans kids who are worried about the future for their children. Like most parents, they simply want a world where their children can be happy. I want to wish PFLAG a happy 50th birthday. I especially want to thank Jean Manford for insisting on loving her son when the world told her she shouldn't. As Jean, a very shy introvert who never sought the limelight, once said on national television, "You don't love your child in spite of something. You love them." Thank you, Madam Speaker.